Peace, peace, love, and life, fam. I hope that everybody is doing all right, feeling amazing, and in good spirits. Happy Friday, happy Venus Day, and I pray that these messages will resonate for your greatest and highest good. I wanted to talk about Jupiter and Gemini, transiting Jupiter and Gemini. Transiting Jupiter is currently in the sign of Gemini. So let me say this first. If you have natal Jupiter and Gemini, you're currently going through your Jupiter return. Jupiter takes about 12 years to go through each zodiac. So every 12 years, we have our Jupiter return. You guys know Jupiter is our greater benefic. Venus is the lesser benefic, but Jupiter is the greater benefic. Jupiter is that planet of luck, abundance, wisdom, spirituality, our spiritual beliefs. Jupiter represents gurus in our life, teachers, um, foreign travels. In a woman's chart, Jupiter is our husband. Now, with it being in a sign of Gemini, oh, let me say this first. One of my favorite placements for the sign of Jupiter is the first house. So, wherever Jupiter is placed in your chart, that is the area of life where you'll have the most abundance of, or you are the luckiest. One of the best placements, in my opinion, some astrologers may say something different, but in my opinion, one of the best placements to have Jupiter is in the first house. No, I don't have this placement. My Jupiter is in my sixth house, but that's all right though. It is what it is. But actually, my daughter has Jupiter in the first house, and I know other people that has this have this placement, and they literally are some of the luckiest people that I have ever met or that I've ever known. This is also considered to be a royal placement, a royal aspect, because a lot of people that are in power, that are in royalty positions, have this placement or this aspect. But again, Jupiter is the planet where we have the most abundance, we have the most luck. Jupiter brings us our blessings. So wherever Jupiter is placed in your chart, this is where you'll have the most abundance of, the most luck at. So if you have Jupiter, let's just say in the seventh house, you'll always have a boo. Period, point blank. You'll always have an abundance of suitors. You'll always have a boo. You will never be short of having a lot of, if that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? But again, in a first house, Jupiter in a first house can just be somebody who's just a lucky, blessed, and abundance person. And if it's greatly aspected, if that Jupiter is greatly aspected, not only does this person receive a lot of blessings throughout their lifetime, they know how, they understand that they are a blessing and that they are lucky, and they are always giving and giving and giving. And Jupiter is always blessing and blessing and blessing. Now, also, I know that Jupiter is that sign of luck and abundance. When Jupiter is in its lowest octave, in a lower octave, and is negatively aspected, it can bring excessiveness. It can bring insatiability, because whatever Jupiter touches, it expands it, right? So depending on what Jupiter is sitting next to, it can make things bigger. It can make things, bolder, brighter. So again, with each sign, it's all about balance and duality, right? But wherever Jupiter is placed in your chart, that's our gurus, that's our spiritual leaders and our teachers, etc., etc. Now, being in a sign of Mercury, Mercury rules. I'm sorry, being in a sign of Gemini, Mercury rules Gemini. Gemini is the mind, is the mouth. Gemini rules machinery. Gemini, Mercury, Gemini rules the third house, which is fitting because this card came up. I promise y'all, I did not cherry pick this. I shuffled my deck, okay? And this came out. Gemini, Mercury rules the third house. Gemini rules technical skills, what we're good at with our hands. If you got heavy, if you, let's just say, some of y'all might have a Jupiter in your third house, or you can have heavy Gemini placements. It doesn't matter what, we all have Gemini somewhere in our chart. We all have Jupiter somewhere in our chart, and we all have something going on with our third house. Doesn't matter if it's whatever's going on in your third house. We all have something going on in our third house. But specifically, if you have like Jupiter in the third house, Sun in the third house, my baby, you have the gift of gab. You do not know how to STFU. STUF. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, the acronym, right? I don't want to say it. You know what I'm trying to say. You don't stop talking. You can talk in your sleep. You have to get the gab. You're just a great communicator. You know how to talk. You're just really good at communication. Third house rules podcasts. It rules cars and machinery. So some of you guys can be really good at working on cars or working on, technical stuff. You might have really, really good technical skills, right? That could be for some of y'all. But either way, that's what Mercury rules: the mind, the conscious mind, the mouth, communication, things like that. So even though that energy does do well, you still have to be careful how you communicate, what you say. Maybe try filtering your thoughts during this time, things like that. I do have a few messages for you guys. Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Now also, some of you guys with the third house here and messages here, some of you guys could have somebody blocked, somebody that you had a little boo or whatever. It don't matter who it was: ex, spouse, baby mama, baby daddy, blah 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 blah. You got somebody blocked, and whoever this person is that you got blocked, they want you to unblock them, because this person could be trying to send you some messages. They could even be trying to communicate with you through telepathy, if that makes sense. This person is really desperate, want to communicate with you, want to talk with you, but for whatever reason you chose to block this person. But baby, listen, whether you knew it or not, it's I really feel like you over it. You over this person. It's this person's loss, whatever the case may be. I don't see you going back to this person. Page of Swords, this person is watching you. Somebody's definitely watching you, keeping an eye out on you. You got them blocked. You don't want to talk to them. Even if you want to talk to them, even if you're thinking about talking to them, everything is going to be different for each person. But it's their loss. It's not your loss. It's their loss. Whatever they did, you want somebody, if this resonates, you want somebody who's going to be serious about you. You have this coming in. If you don't already have it, you have this coming in. You have somebody coming in that's going to be serious about you. Grown man, grown woman energy, somebody who's going to be extremely protective. They may not be the best at showing their feelings or their emotions, but they're definitely going to be very serious about you. This person is going to give you an equal give and take. So if you was the person that was always a giver, then you're going to meet somebody that's a giver. You probably in the past, you probably attracted takers. But that energy has changed. You're now in an energy of sitting back and receiving and manifesting somebody that will give you an equal give and take. Y'all, I'm sorry about the train. I'm so sorry. But yeah, there's definitely somebody that's watching you, somebody that's keeping tabs on you, somebody that's keeping an eye out on you. Now, this could be multiple people. This don't have to be one person. This could be two people. Now, the person that you got blocked, this person is watching you. They might be watching you from like your social media or something like that, because you definitely, could be on social media, or whatever. You have a very, very, for someone who's watching this, you have a big platform on social media. It could be here on TikTok. It could be on YouTube, Facebook, IG. You have a big social media following. So even though you got this person blocked on your personal stuff, they might have multiple pages, and that one of them pages, they might be watching you. So just FYI, if you didn't know, now you know. But again, you're definitely standing your ground. You're standing your ground, and you got love coming in. You guys got new love coming in. You guys about to enter into a new relationship with somebody. All right. Either you already working on it and cultivating it. If you're not already working on it and cultivating it, you're definitely about to meet somebody that you're about to be in a relationship with. They are going to give you an equal give and take, and they are going to be serious about you. Baby, listen, I love you guys. And until next time,